Hey guys, it's Matt with Mac's Video. I'm trying to wrap my head around what I just watched. There's a reason I ask, why did I just watch this? And this is a good one. The one we're going to be doing today is Seitokai Yukuindomo. I think that's how you say it. Not sure. I believe it translates to Student Council Lives. Let's just jump into it. Alright, the plot, if you want to call it that, of this anime is it circles around the Osai Private High School Student Council and their comings and goings and what they do and how things roll and yada yada. This is based off of a manga, and it is very fourth wall breaky in the fact that at the end of every episode, during the previews of the next episode, it tells you what volumes of the manga the next episode's going to be covering. That's cool, I guess. The reason I'm so thrown by this anime is, and this should have been an indicator for me, Crunchyroll age restricted this thing. Okay, they age restricted this thing. Think of all the different things on Crunchyroll. Think of all the fan service that's on Crunchyroll. Think of how many times you may have encountered an age restriction on Crunchyroll. Yeah, that says something. This thing was just outright perverted. Like, vulgar to the extreme. I'm not saying it's bad. I actually somewhat enjoyed watching the thing. It's a good, funny anime. It doesn't take itself seriously at all, but yeah, it is outright perverted. Like, solid 20 sexual innuendos per episode. So that's like a sexual innuendo a minute. It's awesome, kind of. Like, I can't even be mad. I'm impressed, if anything. And not only did they do this for one season, they did it for 2 seasons and 2 OVAs. That's astounding. Like, when you think about it, people had to watch it and buy it. And it had to have good reception to get 2 seasons and 2 OVAs. That says something. But, alright, let's jump into plot. Let's just jump right into it. Let's jump into plot, some characters. The main character of this is Suda. Now, Suda, he is when you first watch it, and by the way, side note, we're going to chase rabbits in this, so just prepare yourself. When I watched it backwards, because only season 2 was on Crunchyroll, and in no way or shape or form or indication does it let you know it's season 2. And since it doesn't follow a linear storyline very much, you don't know. So I actually watched season 2 first and then 1. Kind of made it to where I could do this review quicker, because I haven't even finished season 1 yet. But I finished season 2, so hey. But anyway, so Suda, when you first meet him, he is a freshman in high school. And the high school goes to Osai Private High School. It originally was an all-girls school, but because of low birth rates in Japan, it got converted to co-ed. So, he's like the first round of boys that get put into this. I mean, it's still a very high female to male ratio. Like, 90% is still female. So, it's like, a needle in a haystack, essentially. So, literally, as soon as he enters campus, he is approached by Shino. Shino is the president of the student council, and she instantly jumps on this man. His uniform isn't right. He's a man. He's instantly perverted because of the fact he's a man. Even though he's not, he's probably the least perverted person in this thing. And yeah, so she approaches him, tells him to join the student council because they need since it is a co-ed school now, they need a male representative on the student council. So she essentially forcibly makes him join the student council. You know, like you do. So once he enters into the student council, you meet the other two main characters, and that is Arya. Arya is innocently perverted. That's what we're going with, I guess. I don't know. She's a rich girl, and thus she's led a very sheltered life. So she has that, sophisticated, innocent air about her. But then she'll say penis, and it throws it. It just blows that whole image apart. She constantly references sex toys and sexual positions and masturbation, and it's just weird. She wears a chastity belt. Like an actual chastity belt. Like steel. Remember Robin Hood Men in Tights? She wears one of those. So, yeah. Then you have Shuzu. Shuzu is another freshman, just like Suda, and she is a transfer student from. She originally studied abroad in, the West, and she's fluent in 4 languages. She can do 10-digit math in her head. She is highly intelligent. I think she has like an IQ of 180. Yada, yada, yada. Here's the problem, though. She's like 5 foot. 5 foot, flat-chested, looks like a 10-year-old. But she's 16, so it kind of... She's the tsundere because of that. She instantly jumps on anybody that makes a comment about her height or her young appearance or anything. And yeah, it gets brought up a lot when her and Suda are doing something together outside of school, like studying or something, or they run into each other at the marketplace. Everybody instantly either thinks Suda is a pedophile or a lolicon, and so that's funny. I realized I talked about Shino, but I actually did not describe her. Shino is probably the most adorable character in this entire show. By far. Literally her description, if you look her up on Wikipedia or Wikia or anything, is she is literally the perfect human being. She's perfect at everything she does. She claims she has faults, and her faults are essentially being too perfect. That's what her faults are. She said, well, one time I felt I got an answer wrong on a test because on an English test it told me to translate pencil into English, and I looked at the pencil that I'm holding and it had pencil in English on the pencil, so I left it blank because it didn't seem right. That's what she thinks is a fault. She's literally perfect. But she's very innocent. She's very innocent in the fact that she loves festivals. She gets excited about the silliest things. When they went on when her class went on a field trip to the temple, she got all giddy just seeing the temple. She's afraid of bugs, and she's afraid of heights. But overall, she's a fun character. Just like all the other ones, she's highly perverted, though. Highly perverted. She actually has a teddy bear in her room that is tied up in turtle shell bondage, which I didn't know what turtle shell bondage was until I watched this show. Now I do. If you don't, look it up. It's interesting. Why not? But, so, you got these 4 characters. And it just goes about their randomness and introduce a lot of other characters in school, like Hata, the newspaper editor for the newspaper club, and she is literally always looking for a scoop. If there's a scoop to be had, she's gonna find it. And she's also highly perverted. And she's constantly thinking that Suda and Shino are having a relationship of some sort. I mean, it's very foreshadowed that it's going to happen. At the end of season 2, you're like, kiss. Come on. But, I don't know. You have Mitsuki, I think her name was. She's the head of the judo club, and she has a gigantic crush on Suda. Like, it's so obvious. And Suda thinks she's cute, and she thinks she's attractive. But, there's not much going on there. And you have the rest of the judo club. You have Suda's younger sister, which I think it's Hitomi. There's a lot of characters to keep up with, so if I forgot a name, forgive me. She, at the beginning of the series, is a exam student, which is kind of a middle schooler about to go into high school, taking their high school entrance exams. So, she's, in Suda's words, she's perverted because she's going through puberty. And that's about right. So, and this anime has everything you would expect from a perverted anime. It has beach episodes and bathhouse episodes and swimming pool episodes and any and all reason to get people into some swimsuits. So, very perverted, but not so much fan service as you would think, if I'm describing it this way. I mean, yeah, it talks about boobs, it talks about penises, it talks about all type of genitalia, but it doesn't really show it any. It's not ecchi, it's just perverted. But yeah, at the end of it, funny anime. Hilariously funny anime. But it will also leave you wondering, what did I just watch? So, that's all I have on this show. If you like this series, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like. This is kind of a way to be more laid back with a review, not have to be so serious and methodical as I like to be. This is a way to just loosen up and show my funnier, more random side. So, if you like these reviews, let me know in the comments below and I will continue making them. It was kind of fun just being able to shoot off at the mouth and, say crazy stuff. And this was the perfect anime to do it. Like I said, it's a funny anime. If you like funny stuff, give it a watch. Like I said, only season 2 is on Crunchyroll, but you can find the first season and OVAs across the internet at random sites. So, that's all for me, guys. Love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.